Hello, this is Miss J'Ann from the Irving Public Library. Yo soy Señora J'Ann de la Biblioteca Pública de Irving. And today I have a story that's a little bit scary. Yo tengo un cuento espantoso. It's called La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. Now, La Llorona, the Weeping Woman, is a well-known scary phantom that Latino parents use to worry their children. La Llorona es un fantasma espantoso que las mamás y los papás hispanos usan para inquietar a los niños. If a child does not behave, he or she is threatened with a visit from La Llorona. Si la niña o el niño no se porta bien, los papás le amenazan con una visita de La Llorona. There are many stories about La Llorona. Hay muchos cuentos acerca de La Llorona. And we have different ones at the Irving Public Library. Tenemos diferentes versiones en la Biblioteca Pública de Irving. Let me tell you one of the stories. Permítame contarles uno. One evening, Diego, who was about 9 years old, was returning home late from school. Un día, Diego, que tenía 9 años, regresó tarde de la escuela. The sun had set and the full moon was rising over the horizon. Era el anochecer y salía una luna llena en el horizonte. Diego left the road and cut through a neighbor's field. Diego dejó el camino y siguió un atajo por un prado de su vecino. Suddenly, an owl swooped down over Diego's head. De repente, un búho bajó sobre la cabeza de Diego. What a scare that owl gave him. Qué susto le causó el búho a Diego. The owl flew beside Diego, directing him to a group of dry, leafless trees.
Can we do that part again where you pick up the owl?
Okay.
When you lift your arms, it went up too high, so the owl was out of the frame. So maybe just
Okay.
right over your head.
Let me practice and let's see how high I can go with my hand.
Okay,
How's it going? You can
that's
see him?
fine.
What if he comes like this? Like his wing in
That's
front
good right there.
just in front of my face.
Just make sure you
for a
don't
minute.
extend your arm all the way. So keep it like at this angle right here.
I'm gonna get straight this book out.
And then I wouldn't worry about putting him down because like maybe you can put him down when you flip the page if you need to.
Okay.
That way, because when you flip the page, you have to stop anyway. So,
Okay.
You'll pause, put the owl down, and then continue on the next page. That way you don't have to put the book down, and then I can see what's on there whenever you
Okay.
do that.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Suddenly, an owl swooped down over Diego's head. De repente, un búho bajó sobre la cabeza de Diego. What a scare that owl gave him. Qué susto le causó el búho a Diego. The owl flew beside Diego, directing him to a group of dry, leafless trees. El búho voló a su lado, dirigiéndose a un grupo de árboles secos y sin hojas. Behind the trees, Diego saw a graveyard and some ancient tombstones. Detrás de los árboles, Diego vio un camposanto y unas tumbas ancianas. The owl landed on one of the tombs and let out a shrill cry. El búho se paró encima de una de las tumbas y emitió un chillido estridente. Diego ran as fast as he could go until he reached his home. Diego corrió tan rápidamente como pudo para llegar a su casa. He rushed inside and he hid under his bed. Entró en la casa de toda prisa y se escondió debajo de su cama. Finally, his older sister came looking for him. Finalmente, su hermana mayor vino buscándole. Diego told her the story of the frightening owl, and his sister decided to go with her little brother the next day to the graveyard to see for herself. Diego repitió la historia del búho espantoso y su hermana decidió acompañar a su hermanito durante el día para ver el camposanto para sí misma. When the sun rose the next morning, the brother and sister walked together to the graveyard. Cuando el sol apareció en la mañana, los dos, hermana y hermano, caminaron al camposanto. Diego indicó la lápida donde se paró el búho. Diego showed his sister which tombstone the owl had perched on. Diego's sister entered the graveyard to see what was written on the tombstone. La hermana entró al panteón para leer lo que estaba escrito en la lápida. On the tombstone, in large letters, were the words, La Llorona, escrito en la lápida en letras grandes. Ella vio estas palabras, La Llorona. The two youngsters ran from the graveyard to their home, and they never ever returned to visit the tombs again. Los dos jóvenes corrieron del campo santo, regresando a su casa, y nunca regresaron a ver esas tumbas, jamás. And I hope you have a very happy Day of the Dead. Espero que ustedes tengan un feliz Día de los Muertos.